Lawrence! 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 Lawrence. Wash with this.
Sorry. What's this?
It is a wise choice to have my scent on you. You are beginning to concern me.
She wants me to help her with an ambitious plan.
You mean that fox?
Her name is Ave, and she's working with the landlord of this establishment, Geraldo. I still have to check it out. And no, I haven't agreed to it. Not yet.
Is that so?
It could be worth...
Enough to alienate me?
And more.
The 50-man meeting has decided to allow foreign merchants to purchase furs with one conspicuous condition.
Who said this?
The church, of course.
Even though they kicked you out?
Just because things ended badly doesn't mean I can't keep my contacts on the inside.
So what are the conditions?
If the foreign merchants wish to purchase fur, they'll only be allowed to buy with cash.
They know that nobody brings that much cash with them when traveling from so far.
Exactly. So if some enterprising merchant can find a way to come up with enough cash to buy a huge load of furs, all he'd have to do is sell them down the Rome River before anyone else gets there, and the market would be his. You could sell it for triple your cost.
So the profit is twice the capital? I see.
You didn't even know there was a man named Rigaro until I mentioned him, did you? Do you have any way of getting that kind of money?
Not here, but back in another town. If I travel there, I'm certain I can get it.
I'm afraid time is not one of our luxuries right now. The fur in this town would be bought up long before you got back.
But nobody will be able to buy. I thought that was the purpose of the meeting.
Initially it was. But only to set up the complete collapse of the fur trade. There are wealthy people in town who are eager to buy up the stock.
One last trade to finance their exodus.
That's why I want as much upfront capital as possible. Expect trade to go down very quickly. This is going to be a brawl between merchants. An all-out trade war.
You're serious?
The people behind this have been preparing for some time.
Naturally.
That's why your companion is our only option. We need collateral, and all we have to do is claim she is a noble. You don't think we can do it? Watch and learn. My name is Flor von Edozinto Bolan. I am 11th in succession to the head of the Bolan household, whose fealty is owed to the King of Winfield. My family is truly born of noble blood. Of course, that couldn't keep us from hard times and poverty. But the name is impressive, isn't it? Our family became so desperately in debt that their only choice was to sell me off to an upper-class merchant. I maintain my name, and that means I have the right to sell off a daughter of my own if I should ever choose to do so. Smart, yes? With your companion's looks and demeanor, no one would question her noble roots. Of that I can assure you. Of course, I know you would never actually want to sell her, but I do know a trading company that will lend us the funds so long as they get a share in the profits. They will expect there to be sufficient collateral to cover the loan, but will only use her as the security to back the venture. A noble's daughter should be worth more than enough, as long as I give my word as the head of the family. It's not like I'm asking you to actually sell your companion in order for us to pull this deal off.
This will be my last chance to go on a pilgrimage, I suppose. I've had plenty of chances to go in the past. I always let them slip by. I can offer you my inn as well.
In truth, this is exactly what you have always wanted, is it not?
You're right.
Then why are you hesitating? For as long as I have known you, it has been your dream to own your own shop. What right do I have to place myself before that?
I can't ask you to do this.
You fool.
How so? As I recall, you didn't even want me to trade in this town.
Oh, Lawrence, I am loath to admit this to you, but... "'Tis true. I am always most at peace when I am traveling by your side. Being your partner on this journey has been my greatest reward. I always gain more from you than I ever give. And if I lost that, my heart would break. It is your business to examine profit and risk. Make the choice you think is going to be best in the end. When a deal shows promise, I never see you hesitate for some other reason. Even if you think your new associate is trying to deceive you, you are always a step ahead of them and profit nonetheless. You are a man who makes trades without fear or apprehension. What happened to your courage? What is this sudden need for caution? I have been nothing but selfish up till now. I believe it is your turn to be selfish.
Even so, that still doesn't give me the right to pawn you.
Is this business deal the reason you were crying out in your sleep?
Won't you get mad?
I would only be mad because you think me so shallow. Are you saying you do not understand?
Yes.
You creatures never cease to baffle me. Am I your equal partner or am I not? Perhaps I am just a little girl who amuses you. This would not be the first time I offered myself as a sacrifice for you. Before, it was in gratitude. But the circumstances have changed greatly.
Holo.
Now, is there any other way to put your mind at ease?
You could help me figure out if this is really a double cross.
As if a double cross would matter to you. Just plan ahead for it. The more intricate the plot ends up being...
And the bigger the score is when you uncover it. You actually listened to me. I'm surprised.
Well, I am still Holo the Wise Wolf. I cannot have some dullard merchant for a partner, now could I? Shall we go?
Sure. How about breakfast?